Hey Star Wars fans, my name is Prince and I am an urban acolyte. And do Rey and Palpatine have the same fighting styles? Short answer, no they don't. In this video, I really want to hammer home the reason why you should not base Rey being Palpatine's granddaughter on their lightsaber fight scenes. I mean, honestly, if you're going to use this argument, then you're cherry picking your evidence. I say this because Palpatine has at least 2 other lightsaber fight scenes during the Clone Wars series. He has the fight scene with Maul and Savage Opress, and there's also the fight with Yoda on the very last episode of the Clone Wars. Now everyone seems to be under the impression that Palpatine has this trademark move that he uses during lightsaber combat. But this isn't any kind of signature move or indicative of a particular fight style when Palpatine points his lightsaber. That position is the guard position before you thrust with a lightsaber. Now from this position, you can thrust to the center, you can thrust right of center, and you can thrust left of center. And I demonstrated this before in another video about the Rey Palpatine fan theory. Now, why do we only see Rey and Palpatine use this technique? Well, the reason is because of their intent. Now think about the intentions behind this technique. You're making a thrust or a stabbing motion to stab your opponent. Now recall the scene in Revenge of the Sith when the Jedi are coming to arrest Chancellor Palpatine. And in that situation, Palpatine needs to quickly dispatch his opponents. So when he thrusts his lightsaber, his intentions are to kill the weakest opponents very quickly. And he does. Now in The Force Awakens, when Rey thrusts her lightsaber at Kylo Ren at the start of their fight, she wants to kill him. Her intentions are not to maim him, not to hurt him, and not to disarm him. Her intentions are to kill Kylo Ren. Now Rey's anger and her killing intent have nothing to do with a strong affinity to the dark side. Rey is afraid of Kylo Ren, and she saw him in her vision, and during her interrogation, Kylo Ren even says to Rey that he knows that she wants to kill him. Rey thinks that he's a monster, and she feels that way even more after she witnessed him murder his father Han Solo, and he pretty much sliced Finn's back open. Now later on in the fight, Rey uses that thrust technique again, but this time her intentions are to injure him and not to kill. And this happens when the Force is guiding Rey's actions. When Rey allows the Force to guide her actions, she begins to move in harmony with the Force, and Rey is carrying out the will of the Force. And Kylo Ren, who's had his connection to the Force weakened, is unable to withstand Rey's attacks. This is the reason that Rey is able to defeat Kylo Ren. Now when Rey is pacing and she's looking at Kylo Ren on the ground, that's when the dark side of the Force begins to reach out to her. That raw emotion and anger that she felt at the start of the fight, it's still there. And it's telling her that she can end the fight now easily by killing him. But she resists the pull of the dark side. Now, if Rey were the granddaughter of Palpatine, or she had parents who were both dark side Force users, do you think that she would have resisted the lure of the dark side if she had a strong affinity to the dark side based on her heredity? Now, if all that were true, don't you think that she would have killed Kylo Ren? So like I said all along, Rey's lightsaber technique is based on how she fights with her staff. She's not using any lightsaber forms, and she didn't magically inherit someone else's fighting style or their fighting ability. Everything she does with the lightsaber is based on the foundation she built using her staff on Jakku. Now, if you know anything about weapons training, then you know that the angles are all the same. The weapon is an extension of the body. And so the only adjustment that needs to be made is the adjustment to the dimensions of the weapon. So I know some of you will be upset with me over what I'm saying in this video. And to be honest, I really don't care. From what I can tell, the majority of the experts on lightsaber combat learned everything they know from playing video games. And my advice to you guys is that you should get some exercise. Hop over to ultrasabers.com and buy yourself a stunt saber. Get outside and enjoy the sun. So that's my fitness tip for today. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. So if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click on the subscribe button so that you can take your first steps towards becoming an urban acolyte. I normally post videos 3 times a week, and that's usually on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. In July, leading up to Star Wars Celebration, I'll be posting review videos on Star Wars Rebels so that I can start posting my predictions for Season 3 as we get that information out of Celebration. Well, that's all I've got for now, so thanks for watching. Y'all keep on breathing, and may the Force be with you. Always.